Hey, this is Lewis from Pageoneify, and I'm going to be showing you how to create a promotion with promotion codes. It's not difficult, but you have to follow some very important steps. Before you do your promotion, you have to safeguard your inventory because Amazon's promotions work on a percentage. And because it's on a percentage, it means that you're going to give X 50%, 70% off. And if they put 100 items into their trolley, they're going to get 70% off of 100 items. So the very first thing you have to do in your Amazon Seller Central, this is one of my clients that I manage, and you're going to go into Manage Inventory. Whichever inventory item you wanting to do the promotion of. What's interesting here is that both of my products here are families, meaning it's a Madame Polly and there's a brown and a black. You may want to do a promotion for either one or the other, or you may want to do a promotion for only the one color. And there are different people may decide different things. When it comes to a family of colors and sizes like small, medium, large, blue, red, black, typically you want your customer to kind of choose, and you allow your promotion to go through all the variations. But once you've gonna do your brown and black bags, you need to go into Edit and you go to Maximum Order Quantity. You have to make your maximum order quantity 1. There's nothing more important in your promotion than doing that. Because you're going to do your promotion, you're going to give like a 90% discount, 95% discount to really smash your sales volume. You don't want somebody taking out all of your inventory. Okay. I'm going to allow a customer to choose either brown or black. Which basically means I'm going to be ranking in my promotion my brown and my black. And so I'm going to set them both to 1. Okay, so that's our safeguard done. We're limiting it to 1 per person. Now we go to our promotion under Advertising and Promotions. A promotion, there are various types of promotions you can do: social media, free shipping. We always do for our Pageoneify promotions a percentage off. And in promotions, there are 3 different categories or elements you need to be aware of. The first is creating the promotion, which is what percentage off are you going to get. The second is to which products does this promotion apply to. And the third is, once you've set up your promotion and you've told Amazon to which products it applies to, the third element is how to generate your codes, your discount codes. Okay? So, before you can create a promotion, you need to have a product selection that you can apply the promotion to. Let me show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to create a promotion, and it's a percentage off promotion. And the buyer purchases at least 1. In other words, I'm not asking him to buy multiples. The purchase items, select 1. You have to choose a new product selection. You can choose the entire catalog, but then that means that if they buy anything from your store, they get that big discount applied to it. And you've set it to maximum 1 per order, but that's of the brown bag. They could take a black bag, and they could take another one and another one and another one, and they could take like all different variations if you're allowing them the entire catalog. So the first step you have to do in creating a promotion is you have to create a new product selection. You can either come here and click on create new product selection, or if you know that this is what's coming, you go to promotions, and before you choose which one, you go to your product selection. Okay, so we're going to create a product selection. Now, when you're creating a product selection, this is only and purely for promotions. So you're telling Amazon, put all my products that I want to put in this particular promotion in this basket. And so we tell Amazon how to find it. And you want to do it via your seller SKU, your ASIN. So ASIN is always the safest. So I say I'm going to do a product selection with my ASIN list. Create product selection. This is the name, product selection name of your category. So I'm calling it, these are some other promotions I've been doing recently for clients. And so now this is going to be called brown and black bag promotion. And this is not going to be displayed to anyone, so you can just copy that again and paste. And now we put in either separated by new lines, spaces, commas, or semicolons. In other words, however you want to do it, all the ASINs that must apply to this brown and black bag promotion. If it's your first promotion, I would do one only. In other words, you're going to pick your product, your one product, and pick the one ASIN and put it in, because it can be dangerous if people are allowed to apply a code to multiple ASINs. They could buy one of each of them. So I'm going to now get my ASINs, which is here under manage inventory, and we all know how to get ASINs, but it's these two bags, and so it's this ASIN here. And it's this ASIN here. Let's put it with a space. It can have a space, or it can go in the next line. So I have successfully created my product selection. So step 1 of the promotion, I've created the product selection. Step 2, I can now create the promotion for that product selection. Promotions, percentage off, I'm going to create it. At least this quantity. Purchasing which item? Now I can choose, well, it's the brown and black bag promotion. And buyer gets how many percent off? We, with Page1ify, we work on the basis that you want these to go. You want customers to get snatched up. They do it very fast in a very controlled fashion, and we typically work on the product costing the customer $1 or $5 if it's a $100 product. So these bags are about a $100 product, and so we would usually, and your consultant who will help you with your launch will guide you, but we work on about a 95% off discount. It's a very, very, very high discount. That's why we've got to be a little bit careful that people can only take one, etc. It applies to the purchased items, not other items. You can look and see what the advanced options are, but we're not doing any of these. This is where you get tiers. So if you buy 2, you get a bit more. If you buy 3, or whatever, so we ignore that. This is important because a promotion runs for a specific time. And what's very interesting is you can see the default is that it's the same day. Starts in the morning and ends at midnight on one day. If you don't change that, then if people try and use those codes will not be valid, right? So you start the start date is always fine to leave as the start date, but the end date, I always push it way back. You know, push it a month or 2 months down the line. You can always end a promotion and then the codes stop working, but don't let your Amazon system stop your codes working because you scheduled your end date too early. Internal description, this is my brown and black bag initial launch, 95% off. And there's a tracking ID. Okay, so now we're getting down to some important stuff. The claim codes. Either there's no claim code, which means every customer that arrives is going to get this 95% off. Don't do that. You get a group claim code, which will be like 20% off, and you give that to a whole group of people and they can all use the 20% off code. Or obviously single use, which is what we're going to do, which is each code can only be used once. This one redemption per customer is an interesting one. You need to decide whether to have that or not. The default is that it's ticked, which is the safer option. It means the following. If a customer, such as my friend Pete, gets one of your promotions, he can use the code. If Pete comes across another email with a different code, but for your store, he won't be able to use it because Pete has redeemed this code with you before. And so this will, if you allow only one redemption per customer, it basically says I've given one great big discount to a customer and I never want to give another discount to the customer again. Even if I'm doing a different bag, I'm not doing the black and brown bags, I'm doing a gray bag. 3 or 4 months from now, I can't give him a code again. And in the giving out of code game, you'd be surprised, but sometimes there can be the same people kind of coming back, you know? And so if you only ever allow one person to only ever have one discount from your store ever, you may in the future start running out. But it's a safe option, and for now we'll leave it ticked. We don't suggest the code because that's for a group where you would say like 20% off. And then claim code commonality, we don't want people using any other codes. When we're using our codes, it's exclusive. There's no customized messaging we have to worry about, and now you press review. Gives you an alert. The promotion you entered will enter a discount of greater than 70%. If it is correct, click submit. You can check that you've put all your correct details. They only have to buy one. They're getting 95% off. Basically, it's a free giveaway, and it starts 16 August, it ends in October. That's fine, I can end it manually whenever I want. It's a single claim, it's one redemption per customer, and which means if a customer has bought from us in the past using one of our codes, then this code won't work, and we can submit it. It says your promotion has been created. Now, promotions take a few hours, 3 or 4 hours to get approved. So if you come now to manage your promotions, you'll see promotion status. You see I've got other promotions running, right? Promotion status active. If you go to pending, you will see there is our black and brown one. It's in pending. And it's only once it has changed into active that we can do the third step of the promotion, and that is to ask Amazon to please generate us the claim codes, how many claim codes we want. And I will pause my video and come back in 3 or 4 hours time once this status of this promotion has gone from pending to active. Okay, so let's see, it's been a few hours, it's been a few days actually. Let's see if the campaign is ready to go. I go to advertising, promotions, you go to manage your promotions, and there under active is the brown and black initial bag, which this was our one that we did. And we now have to go into this promotion so that we can manage our claim codes. This is the third step. So we've allocated which products, we've created the promotion, and now we're going to ask Amazon to please print out the codes. What is the name of this group of codes? So this can be called the first 20 or anything you want. You're going to create 20 codes, create, and then you can download this batch of claim codes, and there are your 20 codes. If these are used up, you can, without going through the whole story of creating a new promotion, you can just come in, manage a promotion, and print more claim codes. So you can print as many times as you want and as many codes as you want for an existing campaign that's up and running. Okay, thank you. Good luck.